So what's it really look like in the classroom from your reporting? What do these numbers that have given us this title that so many people wanted back, what does it actually look like that you've been able to determine?
Well, I think part of it is just understanding what full accreditation means and how, what those points mean. So every year the state gives annual performance report scores to school districts, and they're based on a number of factors like academic performance on state tests, subgroup performance, so how specific groups of students like minority students perform on those tests, and then it also includes college graduation rates, attendance rates, and also college and career readiness.
And I think even the quality of nutrition programs too, if I saw on some of the stats there as well.
Well, that was a measure that was F 4 or 5 years ago. That's now an A, but it's not necessarily considered part of the accreditation.
Understood.
piece.
Understood. But
so when a 74% score, what that means is that that's improvement on all those fronts. But from what I understand, St. Louis Public Schools really improved on the graduation rates and also on the attendance rates. And so, but I think there's still work to be done when it comes to test scores. 37% of students who took state tests were proficient or advanced on English, and then 26% were for math. So that's still really kind of a small fraction of students who are really succeeding in terms of academic performance. So I think that's what a lot of people who look at the district critically, that's what they'll say is still needs to be done. So
because when we look at the list of schools in our region, we fall where? Still in the city falls where?
Based on the two factors that she indicated, which would be advanced and proficient on state assessments, the district would still be lagging behind Normandy and Riverview, Jennings possibly. So it's lower in terms of proficient and advanced. But what the state has done is measure growth. So students who are below basic, who move to basic and proficient advanced, you get double the points of students who are below basic. A large percentage of our students obviously were below basic. So the reason why we got the points, if you will, is because we made the growth. So it's really about growth. It's not necessarily always about proficient and advanced. Yes, we always want to get there, but if we have students who are non-readers and now readers now, they may not be reading at the grade level they're in, but if they've made growth, the state gives you credit for that as well.
It's something we've heard a lot discussed nationally lately.
Yes.
Casey, I think it's important. What's unique or different about St. Louis Public Schools versus any other school district in the region. Let me use Parkway, Rockwood, each have 4 high schools. Most people would say all 4 of those high schools are very equal, providing very good education for the students. We have a real range at St. Louis Public Schools. The number 1, number 2 public high schools in Missouri are high schools within St. Louis Public Schools. So we have a broader range, and I think it has to do with the fact that we serve a much broader range of students.